Good day, mates. I'm Janet and I'm part of the JARC Organisation for Scientific Research.
And I'm Crystal. I work for the JARC Organisation.
Good day, mates. I'm the last member of the JARC Organisation. My name is Ira.
The JARC Organisation is a small group of people who research for environmental science projects.
JARC stands for Jenna, Ira and Crystal. The project we're working on today concerns the Great Barrier Reef.
It has come to our attention that we as humans have not been taking proper care of our coral reefs.
Many factors such as overfishing, climate change and water pollution affect the Great Barrier Reef.
Overfishing?
Yeah, overfishing. It might seem harmless, but affects the Great Barrier Reef in a large way.
How so?
Well, overfishing is when too many fish are being taken from the sea.
Can't the fishes reproduce?
Well, because of overfishing, there aren't enough fish to replenish the population.
So you're saying that the population could die out in that area?
Unfortunately,
Oh wow, that's serious. Who does it?
it's us. Humans are the cause of overfishing.
Wait, this reminds me of the tragedy of commons.
You're right. In this case, the fish are the commons.
If this is a tragedy of commons, that means us humans are farmers.
Exactly. The farmers at that time didn't have the skill nor education to use the land properly.
How do we actually stop it from happening though?
Great question. There are many ways to decrease the amount of overfishing. Simply catching and releasing the fish you don't need is a great way to start.
So if all the big companies that use fish just take what they need, it'll stop overfishing?
Well, only to an extent.
What else can we do to prevent overfishing?
Setting up less traps or even none could help tremendously.
How so?
Traps placed by the shores can destroy marine nurseries.
There are nurseries on the shore?
Tons of them! As the parents wait for the young to grow up and be strong, the traps placed by fishers can destroy that and actually take away the baby fishes.
Wouldn't that just delay the population replenishing?
You're right. Since the nearshore traps tend to catch a lot of babies, it prohibits the population from growing.
I guess overfishing is a big deal.
It truly is. It's important for everyone to educate themselves to save the fishes, even if they're not fishers.
You know, now that you mention it, climate change has a large impact on the reefs too.
What causes the climate to change?
Surprisingly, humans are causing the climate to change very drastically.
Really? How?
Human activity causes an increase in greenhouse gases, which results in climate change.
Where do greenhouse gases come from?
These gases are released into the atmosphere when fossil fuels are burned, such as coal and oil, which produces energy.
Why are they bad?
The gases cause a temperature rise in the atmosphere, which then causes changes in storm patterns and precipitation. Storms can become more frequent and stronger, and the changes in precipitation leads to an increased amount of runoff of sediments in freshwater and pollutants that are land-based.
So how does this affect the ocean?
Due to all the warming of the atmosphere, the ocean temperature also rises, which causes thermal stress. The sea level also rises, causing sedimentation.
What else happens?
The ocean currents then become altered, which also negatively changes temperature patterns. Greenhouse gases, specifically carbon dioxide, directly causes ocean acidification, which reduces the pH levels in the waters, which can hurt marine animals and reduce their populations.
That's awful. What happens to the coral due to all these harmful effects?
Well, all of this negatively causes coral bleaching, the destruction of reef structure, lack of sunlight and food, which jeopardizes its survival, a decrease in growth rates, and many more.
How can we prevent this from happening?
We can reduce greenhouse gases by reducing our carbon footprint,
And how can we do that?
by driving less or carpooling, reduce, reuse and recycle, buy energy-efficient appliances and light bulbs, and use less water.
What else can we do?
You can reduce the use of lawn and garden chemicals, choose to consume sustainable seafood, protect the reefs when you're in the water, and volunteer for beach cleanups. It is important to protect the remaining coral because if we don't, this can completely affect all of marine life.
Water pollution is also a major issue over here in the Great Barrier Reef too.
How is that?
But if you think about it, we have bad water quality because of oil from ships that leak. The oil tends to affect some animals as well.
What type of animals, mate?
Mainly sea otters and seabirds. Oil floats, so when birds or sea otters come on shore, they interact with the oil. Birds are the most harmed and killed by it too.
It's so sad to hear this.
I know. Well, to wait till you hear what I'm about to say next. Not only are there oil spills, but humans don't recycle.
What do you mean recycle?
Well, humans throw their straws in the ocean and straws get stuck into those noses and they die from suffocation. Another thing is when humans throw plastic bags or anything, marine animals think that it's food, so they eat it. It's sad that we as humans don't realize what our actions are actually doing.
You know, I saw this photo online. It was a picture about coal affecting marine life.
I saw that too, mate, but does coal even have anything to do with the Great Barrier Reef?
It doesn't seem like it, but when humans mine coal, they are doing a lot of damage.
From just mining coal?
Yes, indeed, madam. It creates acidic rain.
How can coal cause acid rain?
First, humans mine the coal. After that, they burn it for industrial societies. When it burns, it gives off great qualities of heat, energy, smoke. Many smokestacks give so much smoke into the atmosphere, the gases in the smoke are changing the nature of clouds.
What is a smokestack?
A smokestack is a chimney of fuel that discharges smoke.
But how does it form into acid rain?
Let me finish. As I was saying, when the clouds rain, it causes a corrosive form of precipitation of acid rain.
How does this affect the Great Barrier Reef?
Sulfur dioxide from burning fossil fuels and nitrogen oxide from automobiles exhaust fumes react with water vapor in the atmosphere, producing acidic vapor that mix with the clouds. When it rains, it precipitates acidic rain. This rain damages water, forest, and the soil resources and can corrode metals such as aluminium.
You didn't get to my question.
When it rains with acidic chemicals, the water becomes acidic too, and the pH goes down. Many fish cannot survive in a low pH environment. Their fish eggs can die too.
Well, can we stop this?
In regards to the acidic rain, we can stop burning high sulfide coal. For the oil spills, we can prevent boats from spilling oil. Lastly, with humans throwing garbage everywhere, we can start to recycle more and help the community with beach cleanups.
Wow, I didn't know we did so many bad things to the ocean.
Yeah, I feel bad now. We should be saving the sea, not hurting it.
Now that you have this information, spread it, and together we can prevent the Great Barrier Reef, along with other oceans, from dying.
Good day, mate.
Protect our oceans.
Jack Organization.